So hello everybody. I will try and get through all of our animal courses at Harper Adams in 15 minutes. I don't know if anyone's listened to any of our previous sessions that we did last week, but we went into quite a bit about what the actual university is like, where it is and stuff, but we're not going to have time for that because we do so many amazing animal courses at Harper Adams. I'm going to just tell you all about those. So this is me. My name's Rachel. I work in the marketing team at the university. Normally I would come to your school and deliver a session similar to this, or maybe one a bit more exciting in person, but here we are virtually. So this is all we can do, and hopefully you'll get the best information possible. So, animal courses at Harper Adams. First of all, I hope you've heard of Harper Adams University. We're not that far away from you at all. So we are technically your local university. We're not just farming. So I'm going to dispel some myths right now and talk to you all about the animal side of things. So on the university, we have amazing animal facilities to accommodate the courses that we offer. We have a companion animal house, which is essentially, it's like a house just full of animals, and it's got all sorts of animals. So from the size of a rabbit down to the exotic species. So we've got snakes and lizards and turtles. We also have a vet services centre, which is more for our vet nursing and vet physio type of degrees. So in there we actually have a swimming pool for the animals and an underwater doggy treadmill, which you can see on this picture here. And we also have a farm on campus, which is really important. Our animals students use the farm a lot. So obviously we've got cows there. We have dairy and beef cows. We also have pigs and sheep and chickens. So let's have a look at the types of courses we offer. So I'm going to start with vet nursing. That is at the moment currently still our most popular animal-based course. So we have three options. We have straight vet nursing, or we have the option to study vet nursing with two different specialisms. So we have small animal rehabilitation. So that would mean working in this companion animal unit a lot, working with the rabbits and the guinea pigs and the exotic species. Or we have working with companion animal behaviour. So having that specialism might help you a little bit more with jobs. It might help you go on to get a slightly varied job. For example, if you have your small animal rehabilitation, you might then be able to work a bit more on the physio side of things. And careers as a vet nurse, obviously you're going to become a vet nurse, but that could be a vet nurse in a general vet surgery, or it could be in a zoo or in a wildlife park or for animal charities. So is vet nursing for me? Well, you need to know a few things about being a vet nurse. So they are not a vet surgeon. They're there to provide the care to the animals. So essentially vet nurses, they're not going to be there chopping up the animals, putting them back together like the vet nurses do. They will be there to work with the clients, so with the owners of the animals. They will help with small procedures and do tests and medical treatments. Some of our vets go on to become a practice manager, so they are in charge of the actual vet surgery. And if you're considering becoming a vet nurse, obviously you need to have a big interest in animals. So you need to know that you need to work with them very hands-on. It's very practical, but you also need to know the theory behind what you're doing. And then if you do enjoy being with animals, whether it's pets or farm animals or exotic, you still need to be able to work as a team with humans as well. So you need to make sure you can work with both animals and humans, because that's very important. The vet courses are very vocational, so they're very hands-on. So we do ask that you have some experience in a vet practice before you can come onto our course. So obviously you need to get the grades at college or sixth form, but also you need the experience. Now you don't need to worry about this until you're about 16 and a half. So when you get to 16 and a half, that 18 months leading up to when you would start university, start to think about getting some experience in a vet practice. But also we'd like you to have some experience working with the larger livestock farm animals as well. Even if it's just a day working on a dairy farm, that would be amazing. So moving on, we have vet physiotherapy. So this is mostly for people that want to work with the larger animals, so dogs and horses mainly. Some work with cats as well. I mentioned earlier about our underwater treadmill, which you can see the dog is in here, and also our swimming pool that we put our doggies in to help rehabilitate them. And vet physiotherapy, it leads to becoming a vet physiotherapist. Most of our students leave and set up their own business, or they're affiliated with an already established vet surgery. And who studies vet physio? Well, it's people obviously that love animals, but also it's people that want to really like the biology and the anatomy of animals. So you would learn about animals' posture, movement, all about their skeletons, and even some neurological conditions. And the job involves rehabilitating animals either after surgery or instead of surgery. And that includes massage techniques. So it's quite strange, but yes, there's a degree that helps you, well, it teaches you how to massage a horse. But also it works with hydrotherapy, as we saw before with the water, stretchings and electrotherapy. And our physiotherapists, you will work very closely with vet surgeons and trainers and the animal owners. So again, you need to be good working with humans as well. Okay, so very quickly running through, we also do zoology degrees, and you can see there's 3 bullet pointed here. So we have applied zoology, which covers everything, and like the vet course, we have specialisms as well. So you could do zoology with environmental management. So if you really have a passion for the environment and conservation, that's a nice one. But also entomology, you might not know what that is. That is the study of insects, and insects are so important. Some people, no, can't deal with them. Other people are fascinated by them. And we are the only university in the UK to offer an undergraduate degree in entomology. So you'd be snapped up for jobs working in zoos or even working as an entomologist or an ecologist after graduating from a zoology degree. And then we have the animal sciences. So you can see there's 4 here on this bullet point here. The top 2 are more hands-on, and the bottom 2 are more science-based. So if you like the idea of helping animals, but you don't really want to be too hands-on, you like biology and chemistry, then the bottom 2 are probably for you. But if we particularly look at the bottom one, veterinary bioscience, just to reiterate, this doesn't qualify you to become a vet, but there are opportunities to work alongside vets. So the science-based ones, you would be working very lab-based, working to find cures for animal diseases. And the top 2 jobs would kind of lead to you working for animal charities, the RSPCA, and also zoos. And then finally, we have veterinary medicine and surgery. So this we do in partnership with Keele University, and we offer a Bachelor of Veterinary Medicine and Surgery. So this does train you to become a vet, and it's a 5-year-long programme. It's delivered across both universities and both campuses. And our first intake of students have started this year with us, and it's all going fantastically well. So it's very exciting for us to see where this is going to go. So just quickly, in the last few minutes that I have, I'm going to show you something fun. And if you enjoy doing this, then you may want to think about a career working with animals. This is more so around the vet side of things, because we're going to be looking at x-rays. So animals, I'm sure most of us here have got pets. They can be very stupid, and sometimes, mostly dogs, eat things that they shouldn't. So let's see if we can work out what these animals have eaten. So you can see here, it looks like tissue, looks like tissue paper, but it's not. There's something in this animal's stomach that they've eaten. Just give you a few seconds to try and work that out so that we can get through them all. Any ideas? Let's see. It was a Great Dane, actually, and it ate a load of socks. And after the surgery, this was what was pulled out of this silly dog. So if any of your socks have gone missing in your house, maybe your dog have eaten it. Okay, so moving on to this one, you can easily see the spine in this animal, but there's something quite obvious there that shouldn't be there. And again, it's another dog that has eaten a kebab skewer. And let me just say, all of these animals were totally fine, and everything got removed from them, no problem. And here's another one. I think this is extremely clear to work out what this animal is eating. Again, I think it's another dog. I think most of these are dogs. Yeah, a golden retriever ate a light bulb here. You can clearly make that out as a light bulb. Okay, so this one, we're looking at that big white mass that you can see in the ribs above the spine. I'll just give you a few seconds. You can kind of see them stacked up. I don't know if that's a bit of a clue to work out what this animal, again, another dog. Let's reveal. Coins, loads and loads of coins, and you can just make out that they are stacked up there inside the dog. Okay, here's another one, and this is quite difficult to work out. So there are some cloudy white bits on this x-ray, but we're looking at what looks like white kind of circles. I can't give too much away if I kind of say any more, so you can probably see it, but we're not looking at the black stuff. That's normal, that should be there. So it's the white circles. Okay, and that is 5 rubber ducks. I don't know if you can make out now. Now you know what it is. This dog ate 5 rubber ducks, and I have the image of these after they've been taken out of the animal. And don't worry about those 2 that look a bit mangled. They're actually rubber ducks, they're actually lion ducks. So yeah, that dog was also very silly. Okay, I think I've got about 3 more and then I'm done. So this one, you can kind of see that you can make out, I hope, that this is the head of an animal, and there's a big long white straight thing that has gone into the jaw of this animal. And this is, it's a cat this time. It's not all dogs that are silly. A sewing needle, very dangerous. So this shows you to be very careful about leaving things around where your pets can eat them. Okay, last 2 now. So this one has been circled. It's quite difficult to make out. It's very long, goes all the way across under the spine, and then there's a kind of circle bit on the end of it. Again, this is one of those things you can't really make out, but as soon as you know what it is, a Nerf gun arrow, one of those with a sucker on the end. And then the final one, I think this is pretty obvious. It's definitely some sort of a toy, but can you make out what it is? It's a kitten that ate a toy alien. I don't think I have the picture of that, but yeah. So just to reiterate, animals are very silly, and that's why we need people to train to become vets and vet nurses and work with within the animal industry to look after these silly little animals. So that is the end of my session. I hope that was informative, and I hope it was a little bit fun as well. And I believe any questions will be given to me after this. So thank you very much.